What up, Doe? Thank y'all for tuning in to the What Up, Doe podcast. And today we talk about relationships, y'all. And we gonna get real with y'all. I mean, every relationship ain't rosy, and every relationship ain't perfect. There's different type of relationship with your friends, relationship with your family, relationship with your coworkers, your neighbors. It's a whole bunch of different relationships. So we're gonna talk about that and hit on those subjects. Today, as guests, we have my beautiful friend, Nefretiri Lily, who grew up with us and went to she is a king or queen crusader, I should say. Casey fired up for Nefretiri. Woo! And joining us momentarily, because a lot of us be on CP time, but that's okay. Is my homeboy Jerome Thomas. And we're gonna talk about these relationships. And I got some questions to get started today. Y'all ready?
Ready?
Okay.
Let it roll, baby.
So what does a healthy relationship look like to each one of you? We're going to start with Neff. What does a healthy relationship? And I'm going to preface that by saying, because we only know what we see. And if we never really saw a healthy relationship, I guess we only, so it's going to be different for everybody. Here comes Jerome now. So this perfect timing. Hold on. We're gonna blast him out for being on CP time.
Where he at? Is he in the house?
Romy Rome in the house. Everybody be doing it. What up, Rome? I can't hear you.
You got yourself
unmute,
muted,
baby. That red little thing that slash, you gotta unslash it. You don't see it? That little microphone. Make it where it ain't red. He trying, baby. Get it. You gonna get it. I got faith in you. It's a little red. It's a little microphone. All you got to do is hit it where it ain't gonna be green. It ain't gonna be red. It's gonna be green. You see it in the corner. Let me see. It say ask to unmute. Let's see if I can ask you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, there you go, Romy Rome.
Romy Rome in the house.
Hey, so look, I was saying, look, I gave y'all a little intro already because I was telling her off before the recording. Now we being recorded, so this
okay.
All of this. I'm gonna talk about you so bad.
Who me?
About CP time and everything. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's do it then. I'm with it.
So we just introduced the show and welcome y'all to the show. Later, you can send me a little bio and I'll put in the intro at the beginning and I'll edit all of this out. But yeah, so what I'll do is give me some more pictures of you and I gotta do a little intro of y'all, you and Neff. Nefretiri Lily is my friend from high school. You know Rob, that's my co-host from high school. We represent for the King Crusaders, KC Fired Up.
Hey everybody!
And Jerome is my brother from another mother.
There you go.
We grew up together, and that's my funeral buddy too. We gotta tell him that story, Jerome. He know all my last rites because we done been to so many funerals together that we just started telling each other what our wishes. So only him and my brother have my final wishes. So when something happened to me, it's on tape on the What Up podcast. Get in touch with Romy Rome.
We definitely gonna put you in a cardboard box. We definitely gonna do that.
Shut up. Okay, so I was just about to ask my first question, and I'm gonna ask this question to get this started because relationships is a very important topic, and it's hot.
Yes.
Okay, so what does a healthy relationship look like to you? And we're gonna start with Nefretiri, and then we're gonna get with you, Jerome. And think about your answer. But what does a healthy relationship look like to you? Because it's gonna be different for everybody.
Yeah, right. I got you. All right.
Now, healthy relationship means to me is what I saw come from my parents when they were here. I saw how it was a togetherness with them.
Yeah.
They, they were together. They loved, they loved one another. They shared love amongst me and me and my siblings and everything. And
Yeah.
and it was about sharing and caring. And
Mm-hmm.
like I say, a lot of togetherness. And we prayed together. We ate together. That
Right.
was
Yeah.
Right.
what was exposed to me.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
And I
Yes.
pretty much still carry that on with my siblings, even though my parents are no longer here.
Mm-hmm.
I still carry
Mm-hmm.
those values with amongst my siblings.
Yes.
And
Right. Right.
I also carry those values amongst my friends as well, because
Right.
because
Right.
we all
You're right.
we
You sure
all
do.
we all should get together as one, be on one accord, laugh, joke,
That's right.
cry, talk about one another, not in a form to where fighting starts or anything, because we are we gotta agree to disagree,
Yeah.
Right.
you
Yeah.
know.
Right.
So that's all. Like I say, that's
Healthy
what I was
relationship.
accustomed
Yeah.
to, and that's how
Mm-hmm.
a healthy relationship means to me.
You're right.
That's
Right. Right.
good. That's
Right.
that's good. What you got wrong? What you think?
My answer to that question is well, how I came up. Both of my parents migrated from down south. They've been together for 57 years. Thank God they both still living.
Yes, you got
And
beautiful
That's
parents too, by
awesome.
the way.
thank you. I appreciate the
That's
guys.
great.
And so what I got from my parents now, even though they went through their trials and tribulations, they still stuck together. In today's society, people don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? They don't try to work it out. They don't try to fight out. They're quick to
Mm-mm.
divorce. And what I seen from my parents now, was love, genuine
Yep.
love. Even though, like I say, they had their ups and downs, but at the same time, family was more important than anything. And I
Exactly.
learned that from them, though. You know what I'm saying? Work
Yep.
hard, treat
Yep.
people right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The things that what a family's supposed to do with each other. When somebody is down, you pick your brother up, you pick your
That's
sister up.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was instilled in
Mm-hmm.
me. So that's where we lost that right now. People nowadays, they don't even have no morals anymore. Families not even families anymore. You know what I mean? And so now
Right.
I'm looking
Right.
at it, I'm
Yep.
looking at it like, somebody got to bring that back. And I said, why not me? Because I plan on getting married next year. And I'm gonna bring them same values that
Yay.
my parents them instilled in me to my girl. And show them that every
Mm-hmm.
guy is not like that. Now, don't get me wrong, I did my thing back in the day, but as you get older, you start realizing those things that you did messed up a lot of people's lives. So my thing now is try to correct that by being right with the right person.
That's right. You
That's
right.
good, my
Amen to
brother.
that. Amen.
Yeah,
What you
thank
got,
you.
Rob?
Thank
I
you.
know, and Rob, his parents. I mean, they've been married for a long time too. How about 60?
Yeah,
Damn. They've been married over 50 years plus
yeah.
also. But
I
yeah,
thought
Okay.
I
they
mean,
said 60. Yeah.
yeah, hold on. My oldest is it's like 69, 68. No,
Okay.
58, 58,
Yeah.
58, 58, 59.
Okay.
Somewhere in there.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, a healthy relationship is more like, I mean, before you could get in a healthy relationship, first thing you got to know yourself. You know what I'm saying? A
Right.
lot of
Right.
people, a lot of people try to get in a relationship. They don't even know they self. They don't even know what they
Mm-hmm.
like. They don't know
Yeah.
what they can
That's
take and
true. That's
you
true.
know what I'm
Right.
saying. But before, I always tell a lot of people, before you get in a relationship, you got to know yourself what you want.
True.
And a
Yes.
lot of people try to go out here, oh, I'm looking for Mr. Right. But you know what I'm saying? You can't be Miss Wrong if you're looking for Mr.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
Okay.
That's
You know what I'm saying? You can't be Mrs. Wrong if you're looking for Mr. Right. But you got to know yourself and know you know, what you're looking for in a relationship. And like I
That's
said,
right.
that's the base. That's the first thing you gotta find out what you want, what you're looking for. And then, like I
Right.
said,
Right.
then you gotta always want to treat somebody, the basic stuff like you want to be treated. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's real.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of basic, but like I said, you gotta because some people don't really understand. But like I said, and I'm not even mad. Like if people in a relationship and you're gonna have disagreements and arguments and
Right.
stuff
Right.
like that. But it ain't time just because I wanted pancakes and you wanted cereal. It's over. It's over.
Yeah. It's
No,
too many options.
it's
It's too
more.
many options now. It's too
Right.
many options.
Yeah,
That's
right.
true.
Right.
So,
And my thing
like
was,
I
my thing,
said,
like you said, I'm gonna touch on what my sister said. The option. Social media have made it so easy now to dip in somebody's
Swipe right.
DM
Swipe right.
and get at somebody now.
Exactly.
And,
right.
and it's really destroying us, to be honest with
Yeah.
you. It's like it's more evil than good are coming out of it now. All you
Mm-hmm.
do is see women up there shaking their hips all day long. They act like they ain't got nothing else to live for but that. So,
Mm-hmm.
like I say, social media is really destroying families and
Mm-hmm.
relationships as well.
They are. Yes.
Yeah,
That's why you gotta have Jesus in your life. And you
there
know
you
what? I
go.
just want to give a
Exactly.
shout out to my baby Elijah,
Yeah,
who was delivered and given favor in a car accident, and an
yes.
impaired driver hit him
Thank
and
God
three
for
of his
that.
friends that he was driving. And
Yeah,
yeah, I am very grateful, and I just want to lift him up in prayer because he is struggling with some PTSD. But my baby gonna be all right because he
you're gonna
here,
be all
he
right.
can breathe, he
That's
can
right.
Right,
live and recover. So
right.
I am really grateful. So that's it's all about God. You gotta have God in your relationship because if you don't,
Yes,
then the devil is in it. It ain't no in between.
yes. Now I used to
So
ask
let me
women,
my next.
but,
I got
but
another question for y'all, and then you
okay,
gonna probably say what you want to say in this answer.
okay, all
Okay.
right, all
So
right.
what has been your biggest lesson when it comes to relationship? Now you think about all of the relationships you've been in. If I'm
Uh,
talking about from a child to now, what has been your
Whoa.
biggest lesson? You go ahead, Jerome.
My bigger lesson from relationship is not not to be controlling. That was the biggest thing for me though, because
Mhm.
I love hard, and when I love hard, I'm kind of like I'm not a type of person to be on you. I just expect this from you though, and so I had to learn to kind of
Mhm.
like ease down a little bit, and compromise, and that was hard for me though,
Yeah,
and that was hard for
compromise.
me. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So now, I give her space, she give me my space, and it works, and I mean it's working well too. And I had to get up, like I
Yeah.
say, I came from an era that we thought we was all that. You know what I'm saying? The guys thought they was all
Mhm.
that. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I know.
Yeah. So
You know,
Back in 85, back in 85. No.
so my thing with the controlling thing, and once I kind of like laid back off of it and let them breathe, and they let me breathe, it works out well though. That was the
Yeah.
biggest thing I learned though.
That's your biggest lesson. What about you,
Yeah.
Neff? What's the biggest lesson you learned?
Ooh. The biggest lessons I learned was to stop being so independent, because
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a big one.
I've come across a lot of guys who has said to me, you know what, Neff, you act like you gotta go, you have it all, or you don't need a man, or things of that nature.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
so I had to make myself get myself off get my put myself off that pedestal and say, look, I told him, I said, look,
Yeah.
I want
That
a man. I
independent
do need a
woman.
man.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
So I don't want guys to feel as though as I'm not approachable. I mean, a lot of people approach me, but
Right.
then they start look at a lot of things that I may have, things of that
Right.
nature. They say, oh no,
Yeah.
I'm not
That
gonna
you
do.
worked hard for, right?
But I told him, I said, I've been working at my job for almost 29 years now.
Okay.
Mhm.
So I try not to put, feel as though as guys can't do anything for me or things of that nature. But
Right, right.
a lot of these guys feel intimidated. They looking like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can't do nothing for you, this and that and the third. And I told him, I say, but look,
ain't nobody scared
I
to do.
told him, I said, but look,
Shut up, Rob. Hey, look, but you know what it is, though, Neff? I'm gonna be honest with you. I done had a couple of people ask me about you. I think they kind of be intimidated a little bit. Like I
Yeah.
done had a couple of people that counted, that because you got your own this everything. You got your own everything. So
right,
and because I've been accused of that. So me, I always got male friends all my life, and that's another thing we're gonna talk about because that's an issue in
that's
relationships too.
true.
A lot of times there's trust issues with
Right.
your mate, and they feel like,
Yeah.
and I have always been had male and female friends. You know that, Jerome. We
Yeah,
just
yeah,
that's
for
how
real.
our
You always
can't
you
be with
always been
nobody
over the
jealous.
place.
I got a
You always been over
podcast.
the place.
I can't be with nobody jealous. So, but that you right about that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So what
Mhm.
about you, Rob? What's the biggest lesson?
The biggest thing that I learned, and like when you in trying to be in a relationship or in a relationship, is just you know you got to be yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Number one,
Mhm.
you got to be yourself. I'm not here to change you. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm not here to let you change me. If it's gonna lock in together, it's gonna lock in. You got to be
Right.
you. So when a lot of times when you start a relationship with people, everybody put that first face forward. Oh, she looking good, smelling good. House look like this, and that shit might last 6 months. It could last a damn year, 2 years, until you really meet this person. Till you really meet you, then you're damn. Who
Say it then.
you feel me? I'm telling you, it's hard. First, you got to learn how to, really read people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Remember that question that we had? You throw them little test questions out there just to see how
Yeah.
they react. Yeah, and it might not even be your real feelings involved when you ask certain questions. And I'm probably gonna hit y'all
Right.
with a couple, but you gotta really be just like men, us men, in order to for us to try to be in a relationship with a woman, we got to know women. You know what I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
saying? You
Yeah.
Gotta know
can't go
women.
in a relationship with a woman and you don't know nothing about a woman. That's like you
Yeah.
going to buy a car and you don't even know a car got 4 tires.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just like women, if you want to go in a relationship with a man, you got to know something about
Gotta
men.
know
And most
me.
of the
Right.
time, you learn about
Right.
men through men in your family, your
Exactly.
father, or your uncles,
Father,
or
uncle,
some of your close friends. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And men, we the same way. We got female friends we cool with. Oh, she'll tell you, oh, well, don't do this because I ain't gonna say no names, but it's
I'm
somebody
gonna
on
let
this
you know
channel
when
and they
you're doing
always tell me,
something
well,
dumb.
Rob,
I'm gonna
you
let
need
you
Yeah.
to
know.
tell
Yeah.
that. Rob, you
Yeah.
need to.
I'm gonna let you
It's
know.
my friend
You know I'm
though.
gonna let
She
you know, Rob.
she know women probably way better than me, so I ain't gonna hold you up. But that's
Hmm.
part of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that I learned. That's the one of the most
Yeah.
important things that I learned. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Try to be
Yeah.
yourself. You can't always try to put that front up. And
Right.
and just
Yeah.
if your feelings hurt, just say, yeah, you kind of hurt my feelings when I called you and you ain't answer.
You're
Little stuff
right.
like that
Right.
go a
But don't
long
be
way.
being soft though. You can't be every little thing. I don't no woman want no whining man. Like you
No.
hurt my
No.
feelings.
exactly.
Like
They don't.
damn,
No. No. Y'all
you
don't want.
gotta
Y'all
man
don't
up a
want.
little bit. Now you can't be like everybody hurting you. If you saying that your feelings hurt more than your woman saying her feelings hurt, then you need to
That's the
check
problem.
yourself.
Well,
That's
hey, look, I ain't trying to sound
You
one of them,
can't.
but
I
it is
don't
some,
nobody want nobody soft now.
hey, it's some sensitive Negroes out here. But
Yeah.
hey, but that
I
might not
know.
be for you. But it's somebody out here for that person though.
Yeah.
I always
You're
believe
right.
it's somebody for everybody. I mean, I
That's
don't know
true.
That's
about that
right. You're right,
soulmate,
Rob.
but
You're
it's
right.
close
Right.
to it. But it's always some people can deal with that. Now, me
Yeah.
personally, all that crying shit, hey,
Yeah.
nah, not really. But you know what I'm saying? And I know it's a lot of women that be like, no, I ain't dealing with that.
Right.
No
Right.
Okay, I
Right.
crying,
got one for
whining
y'all. I got
man.
one for y'all. So look, I
Uh-oh.
got one for you.
Okay.
So we talking about the opposite sex, and I know, you know, like Jerome, you knew me all my life, so you
Right.
know when I had my first boyfriend to my husband now. So yeah,
Yeah.
everybody
Right.
in
Exactly.
between. So
No
and
doubt. No
everybody
doubt.
knew
No
you
doubt.
that was in my life. I mean, you
Right.
know what I'm saying? You didn't beat up
Mm.
old boyfriends for me and everything. So you know,
Well, you ain't
so
have to
you,
throw
so
that out
you
there,
you
sis.
know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't have to
Yeah,
throw that out
Jerome
there,
don't
sis.
play. That's my brother. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, and don't let nobody
Right.
do nothing wrong there. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, um, so it's kind of hard when women are very, because I got a really good relationship with my brother,
Okay.
and we talk every day, and so when you got, and I had a very good relationship with my father and I got a wonderful stepdad. So all of the men
Yeah.
in my life. So that's what I'm saying. And on this panel, look at us. We all have parents that were married,
Yes, yes.
that love each other. So we
Right.
a different, demographic than a lot of people because we the
Yes, we
good
are.
Black people. I ain't trying to be funny, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Stop.
Right.
We was raised with good values, good Christian values. We
There you go.
prayed and ate at the table together, passed the
Exactly.
beans and the
Yeah.
potatoes, all
Yeah.
of that. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's hard when it's people like us. We had siblings, we lived with cousins that we grew up with, so we had relationship with opposite sex. I ain't never had nobody sexually molest me, and God bless the people that have. But
Right.
I'm saying my family was loving, and I ain't have a lot of those issues, so I don't come
Yes.
with a lot
Yes.
of that
Yes.
mental baggage. You know what
Right.
I'm
Yes. Right.
saying?
Right.
So when you've had healthy relationship with men, you ain't all the Black men in your life didn't cheat on a woman or didn't
Yeah.
beat
Right.
them, and they did right by them. Then you got
Yeah.
a different view. So my idea of men is different because
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
good experiences. So
Yeah.
I had you as my brother friend. You ain't never touched me. You know what I'm
But
saying?
never.
You know what I'm
Never.
saying? You was
Never.
always respect. If you see me do something wrong, you let me know. And
Yeah.
that's
Right.
what
Right.
I'm
Right.
saying.
Right.
You got that, it's different. So what I'm asking y'all now is sometimes that's tainted and people have had bad relationship with the opposite sex and it mess it up for the people that didn't like us. But for me,
Yeah.
with my husband, he knows that I'm gonna be with Rob, I'm gonna be with Donnie. We gonna go to comedy
Right.
clubs sometimes, and we
Yeah.
family. That's how I live my life. So I
Right.
had to find
Storytelling.
somebody that aligned with that. Y'all get what I'm saying? So
Right.
how do
Exactly.
y'all
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
about that? Do you think that that's something you need to talk about in your relationship, or something that you are okay with? Because some people like to dish it out, but they don't like to take it. So we're gonna
Yeah.
start with you, Jerome.
Well, like you, dang, that one right there. Like you say, we all came up with, values and stuff. My thing is, I try not to look down on nobody or nothing like that or anything like that. If I could try to like uplift you and try to bring you where I'm at, I'm gonna do it. But if I see that you're
Mm.
not trying to, pick up my values or anything like that, I gotta let you go. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
what it's gonna
But
do,
how do
it's
your
gonna take
girl
them.
feel about females though, specifically?
Right.
Like, how does she feel about you having relationships with
With female.
females?
Oh, she's not insecure at all. She's not insecure at
Okay.
all. And I love her for that. Yeah, I love her for that. I don't do more than what I have to do, try to bring attention to me or nothing like that. But
Mm-hmm.
I respect her. I respect her. And she respect, that because I let her know about the females that I dealt with and everything. So we're gonna have that
Mm-hmm.
issue with our relationship. So everybody I deal with, she know they just friends,
Mm-hmm.
somebody I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? Because if you start trying to
Mm-hmm.
like dip out on the side, well, and you had a little fling with that female, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
I'd
gonna be
rather
a
put it up
problem.
front and
You're
let you
right.
know. I'd rather put it up front
Right.
and let you know what's going on, so we won't have that problem in our relationship.
That's good. That's good. You
Yeah,
you you heading into
So
it the
so
right way.
hold
yeah,
on.
yeah, right.
Let me hit you with an additional question. Just say, you at the point where you engaged.
Yeah,
You're gonna be married within the next year or so.
right.
Now, just say, let's look at along the lines. You had a ex-girlfriend, and somehow you still really cool with her.
Yeah.
Platonic in a platonic fashion.
Okay.
How would your fiance now? It's getting hot
Ooh,
now.
boy.
It's getting hot
I'm
now.
gonna say
Now,
it like this.
and on the real, do you think she really cool with that, or you think she just doing it, playing cool because she's so in love with Ronnie Ron?
Yeah, right, wrong.
Good question.
Now, come on, let's be real, and I want Helen and Neff to answer the same question
Right.
from your
Neff, you go
perspective.
next.
But I
Okay.
want Ronnie Ron to go first.
I'm gonna go first on that one. I know she gonna kick in the door and wave in the fofo if it's more than what it is. So, like I said, I have to let them know. You have to let them know up front what's going on, who you was dealing with, so you won't have that problem going on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because then she'll feel some type of way, like you still be messing with her. You still now you got to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is just be honest with them, let them know what's going on, and then and if she see something different, you got to let her know. Look, it's not like that. It's not like that.
Mm-hmm.
Communication is
Yeah.
big. Communication is real big in the relationship. And so I try to communicate on every level with her about everything.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
You being
Right.
transparent. So
Right.
that's good. All
Good
right, Neff,
answer.
go ahead.
Good answer.
First of
Thank
all,
you.
you gotta
Yeah.
you cut my question off.
Okay.
How you feel about the opposite
Oh.
sex and you know, with your mate? And then what was yours? How you, if his woman, now you gotta summarize yours because I don't know what you
No, it's
Mine?
just
you
basically.
do that one first, Neff. Do that one first.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to past relationship. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, there was a time where, okay, like with me, I have a lot of male friends, and I had to let my mate know. I do have a lot of male friends who I associate with. You know, these guys stem from work
Yeah.
or high school or elementary school, whatever case may be.
Right.
But with, like I said, I have to let him know we are just friends. Everything is platonic. Nothing is going on with, with me or any of them.
Right.
So I had to reassure him that that I'm friends with these, with these guys and whatnot, and let them know, like, look, we just cool. We all hang out, whatever the case may be. Now hopefully this is okay with you, because on your end, I know that you have female friends, and I have to be understanding as well. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
so he said, yeah,
So
I
you
do have,
okay with that? You okay with him having female friends?
yeah, because yes, I
Okay.
am.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
I'm okay with my girl having male guys because I'm not insecure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I told you, I'm not gonna raise no grown woman. You know right from
That's
wrong.
right.
I'm not
Right.
gonna raise you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you feel as though you feel like you want to do something outside, let me know, and then I pack my stuff up and I leave.
Yeah.
You know
right,
what I mean?
It's that simple.
I'll be
But
up
see,
out of
that's
here.
how you
I'm not
know the
gonna.
security. That's that security though, because
exactly.
I feel the
Yeah,
same
right.
way. And I've had a relationships, and I'm just gonna say like this, because out of the respect for my husband, and I'm not in those relationships anymore, and they didn't make the cut,
Right.
right?
Okay.
So I had a pile that I would put people in my life, and it's just like, you know what? You didn't make it, but you're not a bad person. That's a
Okay.
pile. Okay.
Okay.
And
Why you gotta say
so,
it like that?
so well, because
You
you
didn't
didn't
make
make the cut and you're not a lover in my life, or for whatever reason. I didn't want to give specific reasons of why you made that cut, but you got in that pile. And that doesn't mean that I don't want to have you in my life, but
Okay.
I don't want you in my life like that. You get what I'm saying? and through the years, and I've realized with this pile that people, I'm a very lovable person, and I'm not
Right.
trying, I'm saying that with the most humble spirit. I am very likable, and I'm happy 95% of the time. Okay.
Right.
There's not many people like that. So,
Right.
with that uniqueness and those characteristics, people gonna try to go around the sun again. They're gonna try to be happy again, or when I was with Boosie,
Yeah.
it ran its course. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so I feel like, I could talk to people, like I make a lot of money. I work on social media. I'm a social
Yeah.
media influencer. I do
Right.
brand deals. I deal with men and women. I can't, if I
Right.
slice my money in half, it would come from half women and half men. So I don't want to give
Right.
up half of my money because
Oh,
half of
that's
it is with men. So I
Right.
need to be with somebody that's going to understand that. And if they don't, and if I feel like that's going to interfere, then we need to have a conversation. And I'm very thankful that I have been in relationships with people that understand that. And if they don't, then I ain't with them no more.
I feel you. I feel you. I
You
feel
see
you.
what I'm saying?
I feel
And
you.
if they can't understand, I'm very clear about that. I cannot be with
Yeah.
nobody that's asking me where I'm at, who I've been with. You
exactly.
know I'm cute because
Yeah.
you wanted me too, or you
Exactly.
liked me too. So stop acting like you ain't know I was cute. And you
Right.
ain't know, and stop acting like you ain't know Nefretitri was cute and had her own house and had her own car. And stop acting like,
Hey now.
like Rob ain't no engineer and he ain't got 2 jobs and he ain't working, all day, every day, and fishing on the weekend. Stop acting like you ain't no wrong doing his thing, about to get married, and now you trying to act like you all in and want
Right.
to be in his
Exactly.
face. No, it's too late for that.
Right. But see, but you
Relationships
know what?
is
Okay.
But young Helen, we
Yeah,
understand where
come
you
on,
coming
doing
from
enough.
on that point. But my question to you is, how do you feel if your husband got
Woo.
all these female friends?
Woo,
Because
woo, woo.
okay, I'm gonna give you a quick example.
Okay.
Me and you cool, right?
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
haven't formally met your husband other than over the phone and conversations with him.
Mhm.
And I like your husband
And
to
you
the
got
point
him
where I'm
some
like,
a
he's so
worker.
cool
You got him
because
an employee. You got him an employee, and you ain't even never
right,
seen him, and
right.
you got
No,
him an
no, no.
employee.
I like your husband because he actually allows us to actually hang out, and he trusts you enough. And you hung out with me and Darnell plenty of time. And some men and they but why hell no, you ain't hanging out with no two dudes going out hanging out and y'all got a
You ain't
podcast and y'all
lying.
always talking on the phone, you know. But I'm just still saying, what if the shoe was on the other foot with your husband? Like, say he got the podcast, he an influencer, he make a lot of money on social media, and he got all these different females and stuff like that in his life. And even though you trust him, would you really be cool as your husband is with this shit? Now I'm trying to tell you, your husband is a cool dude. Now I
And you're
want to see
right.
I don't me personally, I don't think you can handle it. I don't think you can
I
handle it.
can't. I can't handle it, and I will
All right.
answer that question with an
Okay.
example. Okay. So my husband is very cool. And my husband, also for those of you who don't know, my husband has blue eyes and blonde hair,
Yeah,
which means he is a white man. Okay.
What?
I'm gonna be very
we
transparent
know
about that.
that.
And and the reason I say that that's very important is
Yeah.
because when we went on the cruise, people see me and I ain't white at all. I'm yellow, but I ain't white. And I got big hair and a big
You beige.
personality. And they know me and they see the contrast and it brings attraction to him. And so people
Okay.
see my kinky hair and freckles and they see his blue eyes and now gray hair
Gray hair, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
and they say, "Oh, I wonder what's so special about him." And then they're attracted to my husband. And so it is, but I'm going to tell you, when you got somebody that love you
Yeah.
and that respects you, it don't matter about nobody else being attracted to them or nobody else being attracted to you.
Right.
Because
Right.
John
Right.
had he was surrounded, we was on a cruise and he was surrounded by women that
Yeah.
looked like me because of me. Okay.
Right. Right.
I know
Right.
this
Right.
wasn't a coincidence. He
Uh-huh.
was surrounded by people, little mini me's around him with and they were like, "Hi, how are you?" And he was just like, "Where's my wife?
Yeah.
Where's my
Yeah.
wife?"
Yeah.
Right.
That's
And
real though.
see,
That's real though.
when you got that chemistry, it ain't nobody gonna take that from you. And John know that what we have is
It's special.
special, and it runs a lot deeper
Yeah.
than just
Yeah.
looks. I mean, I'm prepared to to bathe him one day. I'm prepared to to change his diaper if I have to, or for me. And when
That's
you think
love.
about those type of things that you don't, the indecent things that you don't want people to talk about, the nasty stuff,
Yeah.
then it's easy to say you like somebody else because they all looking good right then. But what
Right.
about when you
Yeah.
get sick?
Yep.
Or
Yeah.
what about
Eh,
when when something happened to your parents and they
right.
shared that love with them? So you got to
Right.
think about that. And I mean, I'm gonna tell you to answer your question, though, Rob. It ain't. It's way bigger than that. And the reason John trusts me like that because I'm worthy to be trusted. I am.
Yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
done anything to
Right.
not.
Right.
It's where I shouldn't be trusted. So
Uh-huh.
he shouldn't have no reason. He know that. He know that y'all is
But
good
you know you
guys. He
dodging
know Donnell
you
married.
dodging around my question. You know you dodge. I ain't asking about.
If
I'm
he,
asking
yeah, I
about
would love. You know what? He
John
have been around
with
women
all
like
these
that,
women
and you know
that's
what?
cool with him.
I would be
That's his
fine with
friend.
it.
That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about.
You know
I
how
know
many
your husband trusts you.
customers John got?
Hold on. Let me make it clear again. I know 100% your husband love the hell out you and he trusts
Right.
you 100%. That's on to the side. Now put that over there. That's done. We're done with that. I already know how your husband get down. I'm
Okay.
talking about if your husband had as many female friends as you got male friends, could you handle it? That's my question.
Yes,
You say yeah.
Absolutely. And he does
Okay.
because because you look at it like he has his own company and he has hundreds of customers and lots of them
Right.
are younger than him and
Um,
they're beautiful and they're his friends and he's been knowing them for 20, 30 years and he'll see them at the grocery store, we'll see, and he'll say, this is my wife Helen, and we'll talk just like I would do if I saw, because it ain't nothing that I do that I
Yeah.
gotta hide from him. And like you
Yeah.
said,
Right.
with the trust, Jerome, when you don't gotta hide, I ain't no hide. I talk too loud. I got too much
Yeah.
of a big personality to be sneaky. I can't
Yeah.
do that. That's too much work. I can't be like, oh,
Yes.
he on
Yes,
the
it
other
is.
phone because you know what I mean. It's too much, and then it hurts your heart.
yeah.
I'm too old for that. That's a conversation. We should have had this podcast 20 years ago when I wasn't married and I was, you know what I'm saying? But for me, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I just ain't got no time. I be trying to figure out, well, I'm getting off work and I'm just going, what I'm going to do
Yes.
today? I'm going to
Yeah.
relax.
Yeah.
Today, I cleaned up my son's room because I said, you know what? I cleaned it up spotless too because I said he was in that accident and I don't want him to have to worry about no clutter. Clear
Right.
your brain, baby. Your sheets
Yeah.
is clean. And
Mm-hmm.
I washed
Mhm.
everything and cleaned everything. So, and that
Yeah.
made me feel good because I was like, I'm helping
Yeah.
my baby with his mental health.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
Right.
when
But
you
That's a
get
blessing.
old,
but
you don't be thinking about that.
That's a
wrong
blessing.
enough. Wrong enough. Now y'all been knowing Helen for a long time. Probably
Yes,
longer
Rob.
than me. Definitely you longer than me. Now,
Yeah.
do you think that she would have any
You
problem
breaking up,
if
Rob.
her husband, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can
If
hear
her
you. I can hear you on my
You know,
end.
Hear you?
just like because me personally, like if you was to ask me the question, if would I be totally cool with my woman, wife, or fiance having a bunch of male friends, and I would have to say I'm gonna let you do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm only concerned when it's just taking a whole bunch of
Yeah.
time away
Yeah.
from me.
Yeah.
That's the only
Right.
time when I'm ready to hang out. Oh, you hanging out with Donnell and Rob? You know, I got a
Yeah.
problem. But you know what I'm saying. But when you know what I'm saying, not all the time, every day. You know, damn, I'm working 40 hours a week. Can I see you 10 hours out of the day, out of the week? Yeah.
Right.
But like I said, you know,
Now,
me,
if we was meeting for drinks every night, and we was meeting, if it was just probably like me and Donnie,
right.
maybe once or twice, but it was like, I was like, damn, well, you been,
That's
he
going
ain't
Yeah.
gonna
on.
fool now.
Right.
But
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And I wouldn't
Yeah.
expect him to be, but I wouldn't do that because I know
Right.
you kind of know your threshold. And that's what it is our responsibility as a woman and as a wife, I believe, is to know your threshold. And you got to
So
know
your
what's a
boundary.
little too much for your mate. And
Yeah.
you can tell,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? If I figure it's 30 days in a month, I'm not going to spend 10 of my days with y'all. Now,
Right.
I might spend 10% with y'all. In a month, I spend 3 days with y'all sometime if we
Yeah.
go to a comedy show, if we spend that much time. So that ain't a lot.
Right. Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But if 20 days come up missing and I ain't, then we got some
Yeah.
problems. You know what I mean? So you got to kind of
Yo,
leave a
it's a problem.
threshold. Yeah.
It's definitely gonna be a problem.
Oh yeah.
Wait a
I
minute.
don't, I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know now. I
Okay.
don't know.
If your
Because
life
see,
was a movie, if your life was a movie uh genre, okay, would it be like a rom-com, a romance comedy, a drama, a action, or a mystery?
Ooh.
Woo, man, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
and,
Damn.
and that's
Oh
That
related
would
yeah.
to
be a
relationships,
rom-com
I
for
guess.
real. I'm a
You,
rom-com, y'all. I'm a rom-com.
You know what? I'm gonna say
oh,
mine
I'm
would be a
like
drama.
Seinfeld.
I'm gonna say
a
mine would be a
drama.
drama because I've been through a
Yours would
lot
be
of
a
bull
drama.
crap. Yeah, it'd be a drama. It'd be
All
drama.
right. I can see that, Jerome. I can see that, Ron. I can see that.
It'd be drama. I'm keeping it real with y'all.
It'll be
Yeah,
drama.
now we see you thinking. We see
I
you
am
thinking over
thinking
there now.
about that one. That's a good one. Ooh. I may say I probably say mine might be
Yours
a
probably would
mystery.
be more action.
Who?
A
Mine?
mystery. She said a
You be like,
mystery.
oh yeah, okay, I can see
A
the
Mine might be
mystery?
a
mystery.
mystery
I can see the mystery.
because I'm a
A
mysterious person.
mystery.
Like, what
Okay,
the hell
okay,
is
okay.
going
Yes, she
on?
is.
Okay.
Yeah.
She is.
Okay.
Because because people don't reason why I say mystery is because people people tend to they judge me in a certain type of way, and I'm looking like, no, I'm not that way, but I may be this way. But
Yeah,
but you
see, they
would
don't
never
know.
know unless you hang out with me
You never
to
Right,
know.
right,
really
right,
truly
right, right,
see who I am.
right.
That's
Yes.
why I say I'll say mine will be a mystery.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Yours
Because
sweet.
be a mystery.
because
Okay, Rob, what you got?
you don't know what direction I'm about to go.
I feel you on that. But if it was
Wow.
me, I'm definitely a mystery. I'm definitely mine to be definitely
You're a
because I don't even know
mystery.
what the hell is going
You're
on.
a
But look,
mystery too.
listen, it's a mystery to me. But like I said, even with Neff, see, she's in a male dominated profession as an electrician.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And like I
Yes.
said,
Yes.
I'm
that's
in a
true.
male
That is
dominant
true.
Wow.
skilled trade too.
That's true.
And every now and then I work with women as stationary engineers or electricians or
Yeah.
carpenter, all
They
skilled
got
trade.
strong
And
personality.
and I
Alpha
already know.
females.
And it seems like the majority of the women in skilled trades are usually, nice, fit,
Yeah,
decent looking, nice looking.
yeah.
I mean, now you got some old rough ones, but the majority of them are, and guys hit them on all day, all day,
Yeah,
all day.
yeah,
And so,
yeah.
I already know what you're going through at work a little bit. They might not necessarily say, hey, oh, look at Neff. Check out Neff. Hey, throw something on the
Neff
ground.
stay
Pick
on
that up.
the date
Pick that
though.
up.
Neff stay on the date. It's been so many times I done seen Neff and she be, I'm about to go on a date. I said, dang, you stay on the date.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Hey, there ain't nothing
Ain't
Ain't
wrong
nothing
nothing
with
wrong
that.
wrong
with
with
Just
that.
with
that,
a
girl.
limp.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Ain't nothing wrong with
Right.
that.
that. Okay,
Just
so
Ain't
be,
nothing
thinking
wrong
of
with that,
dates,
girl.
I want y'all to think about this question because I got a good
okay,
one for y'all.
It's a deep,
okay.
deep.
What is the funniest or most awkward date you've ever been on? I'm gonna tell y'all mine while y'all think about y'all's,
Okay.
okay? So what is the funniest,
Oh
most
man, I
awkward
got
date
one. I
you've
got
been
one.
on? Okay, so I went to, Royal Oak Imagine, right?
Yep.
I had met I had met this guy. I had met this guy, and back in the day, you talking, it was just open, and I had met, I think, on the party line. This was a long
Damn.
time ago,
Party line.
and he was, yes, it was on the party line. It was when it first opened,
Right.
and I said, okay, when he sat next to me, the guy was like swirly, like maybe, I don't know if he was Middle Eastern. I think he might have been Middle Eastern and something else mixed. And I really didn't know that, but I didn't really care or whatever. But I sat next to him. We watched, I forget the movie that we watched. But he was so hot. I mean, like steam was coming from his body. I don't know what was wrong with this guy. But I was sitting next to him, and my whole side of my body was sweating. This whole side was sweating because it was on where he was on the other
Right.
Yeah,
side. But then
yeah.
this side, I was on the end and it was cold. My whole body was cold on this side. And then next to him, I was sweating.
Girl, you
So
were sitting next to the devil.
you ain't lying.
I like it.
Look, I was like, what is wrong with this? So when we left, I just was so glad to get up because it just like, I felt like I just peed on myself. I was so down. I was so down. I said, I wonder if he had a medical condition. I never knew. I never seen him again. We met there, so I drove my car, and I was like,
Maybe he was nervous.
he knew too, because he was sweating. I said, I
Yeah.
wonder if I'm making
Yeah, that
a
sound like nerves. He was
That
nervous.
was nerve. That was
Name
nervousness.
ain't damn nervous.
That was
He had a
nervous.
medical condition.
So he got medical
It got
condition.
pouring like that when my whole side was wet. It was like water. It was like he had peed on me or something.
What happened? He was
That was
just
crazy. So that
nervous.
was mad.
That was
He
nerves.
was
That's what I
nervous.
would say.
Yeah, that was nerves. That was
Mhm.
nerves.
That was
That was
nerves.
nerves.
Okay, Jerome, I know you done been on a lot of dates. So what you got? I know you got it.
Man, let me tell you, I got one for you. I had went out with this girl. I had met her online. And like I say, everybody look good on Facebook until they actually get to you.
Amen.
Man, she
Now,
comes over. Everything was going good at first until we got to that part. And things started coming off that weren't supposed to be coming off.
Dang, like what she had on the BBL girdle?
Man, she had the fake. She went in the bathroom. snuck in the bathroom, took this BBL butt off, which I thought was real at the time.
Are you
Yes,
lying?
yes. And
Oh
she
my
took it
God.
off. So I went to use the bathroom. I looked
And it
down
was
there
in the
and seen it.
bathroom.
Yeah. I went to use the bathroom. So I looked down and seen it on the floor. And I was like, what is that? She was like, that's my butt. And after that day, I said, you know what? This is going to be the last time I see this woman. And that was my last
Oh,
time.
y'all play.
That was my
Oh my
last
God.
time seeing her. That was my last time seeing her.
Hey.
And she was nice looking.
Oh, man.
She was
Scratch.
nice
What you
looking.
say? What they say? Scratch a lie, find a thief. What? Scratch a thief or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, she lied. She lied with that booty.
Yeah. Pretty much so. Pretty much so.
Oh my
And
God. That is crazy.
yes,
That's funny. That is
yes,
funny.
for real though, man. And I
Dang.
told myself, let me stop doing this online dating crap because this is not getting it. For real, this is not getting it.
I'm so
Okay,
glad
This
you
is
get
not
married.
getting
I got a story for you
That's
guys.
crazy.
it.
A
What you got?
coworker, it was a coworker of mine was like, hey, now let's go out. I usually don't try to deal with my coworkers for real. But anyway, I went out with this guy with one of my
Okay.
coworkers, and he was acting real strange and stuff. And I'm like looking at him or whatever. Do you know this man had a penis pump?
Are you serious?
I was like, man,
In
got
his
something to
pants. In his pants while he was on the date with you.
girl.
Neff, are you serious?
This fool pulls this penis pump out, start pumping it up. He was like, he's like, I got something for you. I said, oh no, you don't. And I ran out of that what the hell was we?
Yeah.
We were at a park. I was like, I'm out. Bye. See you later. No,
Yeah, he a pervert. He a pervert.
I was
How
like,
you gonna be doing that at a
what's wrong
park?
with you? He was like, he
That's
said, but
nasty.
he said, now this is my way of showing you what I'm working with. I said, no, I don't know. I don't want to know what you work with, brother. That penis pump is not gonna work for me.
Wow.
Bye. Deuces.
That is crazy. That
So
is
I
That's
guess me
crazy.
taking
crazy.
my
What
penis
about
pump on
you?
a date is a
You got
no-no
something?
then.
I know your little crazy but got some.
Penis pump. Now I ain't never heard that one before. I
Yeah,
got
That's
one
nasty.
though, but
It's nasty.
that's wild. That's
yeah,
wild. But I
yeah.
That's
met a
That's
nasty.
chick.
weird.
Right. I met a chick. You know, we had been cool talking for probably about a year. Had never did none. So it was New Year's. She was like, come to my house, we'll hang out and bring in the new year together. And I was like, all right, I'll bring some crab legs. So she claimed she knew how to cook crab legs. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna be the first test. And I done spent like $120 on crab legs. I'm like, it's going down tonight, right?
Right.
Get over her
Mm.
house. Of course, she comes to the store, to the door, answer the door, half dressed. So I'm like, oh shit, oh hell yeah, okay, cool, right. So get in there. She get to cooking the food right now. She buy some string beans. It ain't like she really spent a lot of money on her shit. Now I got $200 worth of crab leg, which I ain't even tripping. Brought a little drink, bubbly, everything looking
Let's
good.
see where this
Cool.
about to go.
So I'm letting her. So
So
she
left.
claims she eat crab legs on a regular basis. So
Yeah.
I'm letting her cook the crab legs. I'm thinking she knows what she doing. Now the average person know it only take like 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes at the most
Damn.
to cook some
Exactly.
crab legs. Get that water boiling, drop them in there, and we
And then
we
drop
on
it
the
in there,
top.
right?
But I'm thinking
Right.
maybe she got a new method because it's been boiling for like a half hour. So I'm thinking maybe she got a new way to make them super tender or something, right? So so I'm like, okay, I'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she teaching me something because she is a little older than me. So eventually, I'm like, shit, let's eat. I'm tired of drinking. Let's eat. So she's like, okay. So she played up the crab legs, and I get to tearing in them crab legs. Man, they like rubber, right? They like rubber. And these Alaskan king crab legs. These ain't snow crab. These Alaskan king crab legs. And so I
Oh.
tell her, I said, damn, you done jacked up the crab legs. And she's like, "Oh, my bad. Da 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 da."
My
And then
bad.
I say it a couple more times. Like, dang man, jacked up the crab leg. And then she basically tell me, if you say it again, you can get out. So you know my smart mouth.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm like, you done fucked up the crab leg. And she just point to the door. Get out. And I'm like, I'll take the rest of my crab leg, get the hell up out of here.
I know that's
And
right.
it was New Year's. And the funny part about it was New Year's Eve. It had just turned New Year's
You took
Day.
the crab
So
legs, Rob. You took the crab
I'm,
legs.
oh
You took
hell
the
yeah! I'm
crab
taking the
legs.
rest of my shit. You ain't put your paws on them. So it was only like maybe 20 minutes after the New Year. So of course I'm already starting the New Year off getting put out somebody's house in 20 minutes. And so I called my homeboy. I'm like, man, I got put out. And he say, damn, dog, it's only 20 minutes into you gonna have a bad year, bro.
That was a
was
bad dude right
hilarious.
I
there.
said, damn, hey,
Oh, that was the
man,
funniest and the worst day ever. Dang, you
yes.
got put
Yeah,
out
man.
and you
that
had
was
to.
worse.
At least you
That
got the
was
crab
bad.
legs though. At least you got the rest of.
Yeah, you know.
$120, I'm taking the whole bag.
Right. Oh my god.
Yeah. So,
Okay, so
but
how y'all keep the spark alive in your relationship? We're gonna go around and when you in a relationship, what do you think? What characteristics do you think you personally bring and will you keep the spark alive in your relationship? Because it's important to make sure you do that moving forward.
You send that to me? You want
All
me to
of them,
answer
yeah.
that?
All of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
My thing is being silly, and just like Rob said, just be yourself. Just be yourself, man.
Mm-hmm.
Just be yourself, and like I say, you know who you are, and you know what you can bring to the table, and y'all just manifest that, man, and y'all enjoy each other, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah,
man.
that's
I
what you
agree.
do. Yeah, just be yourself in your relationship, man. And if they don't love you for you,
Mhm.
that means they weren't for you in the first place.
Yeah. I'm silly
Yeah,
too. So that's one that I would bring. I would say my silliness, I'm very spontaneous. I
yeah,
mean,
me too.
my husband could come home and we'll have an indoor picnic and he'll be like, wow. And so,
Yeah,
it's things like that. I'm very creative when it comes to I like to have I could just have some fruit and some sandwiches and make something
yeah,
work and and some sparkling
right.
water and we make it look like we got something and then I'll lay my little and then I like to challenge myself to try to do gift experiences
Mhm.
Yeah,
versus buying people things. I like to gift you an experience, like take you somewhere to an event or to the art
right, right.
um, exhibit, or I like to do things like that. I think that keeps it fresh, and then I
Yes,
think that just having that time where you could communicate, where
yeah,
whether it's a place that you go together where you don't talk about nothing that's going on here. You kind of like got to unplug from this
right,
life a
right.
lot. You
Exactly,
got to unplug
exactly.
from all of the hustle and bustle of work and
Yeah,
family. Sometimes you got to have somewhere, whether it's up north, like Rob go and he fish all the time. He always got a little spot. And he
yeah,
do it by himself. And I be like, you always be by yourself, Rob, fishing. We be worried about him, and
yeah,
and the thing is, solitude is important if be by yourself
yeah,
and enjoy yourself. So yeah,
yeah,
I think I bring all that to the table. You got to be spontaneous though,
yeah, right.
and
You have to
keep
bring,
it fresh. You know what I'm saying? You gotta stay looking good, smelling good, and feeling good.
yeah,
All
yeah,
right,
So
all right.
exactly,
Right.
exactly.
you know.
It's very like you say, sis. It's very important. The communication is very important, though. That's the big thing in a relationship,
Mhm,
though. Without that, though, man, it's not gonna go
mhm.
nowhere. Y'all gonna always be at each other's throats.
All right.
It ain't.
Yeah,
What you got, Neff?
I'm gonna say,
So look, we always do the route mount. The one. Oh,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead now. Go ahead.
say, be authentic. Always be
yeah,
authentic.
yeah,
Communication is very important. Spending quality time with one another is
yes,
other
yes,
is very important as well.
right,
I'll meet like with me. Ooh, let's have quiet time
yes,
at the
Yeah.
park by the water
yeah,
because I know
Yeah.
water. I look just looking at the water and just it
Tranquil. Yep.
brings a different type of life, to me or whatnot. And it's like, oh my God, I
Mm.
just love, I'm a fish. So I don't eat
yeah,
like this. I don't eat fish, but I
yeah,
do fish because I'm allergic to fish. But my sign is a Pisces. So I do
Okay.
like, so I do like the water. I love it.
Okay.
I love the water. I like being on that boat because one of my friends was like, "Girl, you ain't on no cruise." I said, "No, not this time."
Rob about to get a boat too. Rob about to get a boat. Rob
All right,
about to get a new
boat.
boat.
Okay, Rob. That's what's up.
Probably not this year. Hey, I ain't got y'all a lot of
Congratulations,
money
bro.
yet. I gotta wait till next year.
Yeah, he been working. He been working
I
overtime
will
to
wait
get
till
this
next
boat. He
year. I'm
getting this.
gonna give you some.
Congratulations, bro.
Oh, thank you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
congratulations, man.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
But
say, Rob, it's coming, right? That boat is coming.
that's
It's
coming. It's gonna
coming.
be here. It's gonna be here. I just
Yeah.
gotta be a little bit more patient. I'm
Yeah,
jumping
yeah,
the
yeah,
gun.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Shoot,
a,
y'all
a
both make
character.
some money though. Y'all need to think about combining them incomes.
Hey, hey.
Y'all, hey, look, skilled trades and 6 figures
Yeah,
Friday. Well, that look nice.
Say
I'm
6
just saying,
figures.
Jerome. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I ain't trying
Hey,
to say nothing, but I'm just
I see,
saying. I mean, y'all.
I see a $500,000 income over there.
Damn.
Me
Damn.
too, Jerome. That's what
Where?
I'm talking about. Damn.
Where?
Ooh, ooh. I'm telling you, y'all got it. Rob believed that he believed in low cost and banking it. So I know.
ain't no wrong.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't
Nothing
nothing
wrong.
wrong with
I
that.
know that's right.
Right.
Too. They've got a nice, beautiful house over there too. You
And
don't
it
even
look
need.
and,
Yeah,
and look, especially if you have goals and stuff like that. Yeah,
yeah.
like yeah, okay. I got have certain goals that I'm trying to accomplish. Yeah, I'm gonna be frugal on certain things.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Ain't
Yeah,
nothing wrong with
for
that shit.
sure,
Man.
and there's nothing
for
wrong with
sure.
it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Right, right. So growing up, we had our people that we looked up to as far as
Yeah,
relationships. So
yeah.
I'm gonna say, like, who was y'all like? I don't know if we should say Mount Rushmore because that's like four, like couples growing up. Like, what was their name? What they just died. They was a couple for a long time. They was actors.
You
Ike and
talking
Tina.
about
Ike and Tina.
Yeah. Shut up.
Bonnie and Clyde
that?
and stuff.
That was no couple. That was a football game.
You still there? No. Bro, what are you talking about? I can see it. They was our role models. I can see. No. Ruby, what was her name? Ruby D. Ruby, I forget. They was a
Oh,
married
I
couple. They
know
was
who you
actors.
talking about.
Oh yeah,
But
Ruby D
your
and
mama used to talk about them. Yeah.
Oscar. His name was Oscar something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a shame we don't know. We're gonna get them homage when I'm gonna find out who they is. But I used to always think about them because I think they was married for a long time.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
can't think of a lot of people like in Hollywood that was
You
married a
know who was
long time now. Can y'all think of any?
Bill Cosby.
my parents?
Wife.
Oh.
Bill Cosby and his wife. They're married
Bill
for a long
Cosby.
time.
That was fake, though. That was fake. Him and Claire wasn't married for real. No.
No, I said his wife. His wife.
His real
Yeah.
wife.
His real wife.
I don't know if she probably just kept it together for the kids. I don't think that was love.
Okay, I got one for you. I got one for you,
Oh,
and
this
this
What's that?
this means some shit. Magic and Cookie, Magic
Oh,
Yeah.
Johnson and Cookie. Remember when he
Woo, she
revealed that he
loved
had
that man.
HIV,
Ain't that
and
much love in the world.
she loved that man. You got HIV and she didn't have it, and she ain't leave him. That was like wow to me.
Mm,
yeah.
mm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
you right. You ain't lying.
And eventually, shortly after he came out with his diagnosis with HIV, he basically explained, all the wild nights that he used to have after the
Yeah.
games,
Right.
and I guess he
Yeah,
came out with a book
you
and
right.
a lot of interviews about all the wild stuff, and he just came clean with all the
Mhm.
stuff, and his wife loved him enough to stick with him,
Stick with
and
him.
That's
I guess
real.
he changes some of his ways about it,
That's
which I
real, man.
thought
That's
was
real.
Right,
some real shit right there. And that was when
right,
we was in high school, I think,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. For
just
real.
shortly after high school.
'Cause them stars don't be. That's one thing they give up. I think is true
I'm
love.
on my
Because I think
podcast,
about like
y'all.
Cardi B and her baby daddy, and it don't matter how beautiful these women be or the guy how handsome. It seems like they can't stay together, be too much. But what's the name? Them just got married. Jonathan Majors and Megan Good. They just
Yeah,
got married. I know he a lot younger than her, but he
yeah.
seemed to really love her. I don't know. You know, I don't
Love
judge
don't have no
nobody.
age though.
I don't know.
Huh?
See, I don't know about that couple. I think
Yeah.
it's just. I think it's. I don't know.
Think it's a setup.
It seemed like it's they just putting on a show or it's just an act.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like people in Jonathan Major's circle, they said, huh? Megan Good and Jonathan, no, that's because they said that Jonathan Majors love his white women.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
So for him to marry a black woman, they were like, no, this is not. They just feel like it's not
But
real.
he was gonna go to jail for that white woman, so he couldn't be. Look, look, he was gonna go to jail hanging with her, okay? And so he got his Coretta Scott,
You know,
and she saved him.
and you know, for him to admit that he did assault that white woman that he was with, that
Yeah.
would have given me a side eye like, are you gonna do
He
that to me?
admitted it. I know he
Abuse.
admitted it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Explain that to me, Neff. I don't know the story about that. Can you fill in the blank? I don't know nothing about that story.
Ralph funny.
No, I'm serious. I don't. I
He-
ain't know he was
I
serious. You
think
think I'm
I think
joking?
it was a white girl, and they was dating, and then he supposedly had, you know, she said something to him, but I don't think it was like so like that. She was like enticing him. It looked like.
because see, like according to the footage that they showed, I don't know
Yeah.
how true it is, but the footage that they showed, he kind of like pushed her back in the car or whatever, pushed her in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he said,
Bitch, get your ass in the car. That's what that was. That wasn't no.
he admitted, yes, I did push her in the car.
Yeah, he did.
So then he took off and ran, and then she got out the car, ran after him.
Right,
But
right,
why is
right,
that
right.
abuse though? I mean, I'm just saying, if you
Wow.
pushing her in the car because she is, you know, doing too much, or you want to get rid of her, I mean, I don't think that's abuse. They kind of take it a little too far. I mean, if you getting somebody out the way, what you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I think sometimes it was
But like I
like,
said,
I mean, I just think this.
he admitted that he like pushed her or whatever. But he probably pretty much tried to say,
Well, it was on the camera. He had to admit it.
assault her. I did not assault her like she claimed I did. I just
Right,
pushed, kind of like
right.
pushed her
Right,
out.
right, right.
So he did admit that he pushed her. But
Right.
like I say, the media.
But she was coming after him, though. She was coming after him, though. That's why he pushed her.
But I'm saying the
So
media made
he
it
was like
seem like
defending himself.
that he assaulted her.
Right.
So
Yeah, I don't think he assaulted her. It looked like he was trying to get free, and he ran from her. Actually, ran away
Yeah,
from
he
her.
did.
Yeah, that's just saying.
Hey,
These
but
relationships in Hollywood, I
I'm
wouldn't want none of their relationships.
gonna steer y'all down a different path. I got a quick question for y'all.
Okay.
Number one, is chivalry dead? Number two, what do y'all think about this new little thing when these women on social media or other places proposing to men? What y'all think about those two issues?
Chivalry is
Okay.
chivalry is definitely dead. That is definitely dead. It's definitely dead. It's no more. Ain't nobody got time for that shit no more. Excuse my language.
it depends on the man.
He said chivalry. Hey,
I don't really want all that like that. I don't mind
see what he think about that.
wars. I don't want everything. Sometimes some chivalry need to be dead. I don't want nobody. Don't be taking no blanket out and putting it over no puddle for me. I ain't interested in that. I got other things you can do. Okay, you don't need to. You know what I'm saying? Putting the hanky out and all of that, and I need to blow my.
So when you go out with your husband, you don't expect him to open the door for you before you walk in?
Absolutely. I don't even have to expect him. He just do it. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
that kind of stuff is that's just being
Yeah.
kind and respectful.
Yeah.
So I'm saying you know, you ain't gotta. I mean, run over to the door if it's raining outside. I got the umbrella on my side, and you ain't got no umbrella.
I'm
Just
gonna put that
I'll meet
umbrella on
you
both of
over
us.
there sometime. I ain't gotta always have you run over to me. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm gonna look
Right,
out for you too. You know,
Right.
right, right,
so
right.
it ain't gotta be like that. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
Yeah,
people being respectful to me, but you ain't gotta go out your way and I mean, just opening the door, simple gestures, making sure. Now, I don't like a man to go ahead of me. I don't like a man to walk ahead of me, and I don't like a man to go ahead of me in a restaurant. Like if you supposed to hold the door open for me, I do
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah,
that.
yeah,
Don't be holding it back. Like don't be just like walking in first and then you hold. No.
yeah, yeah,
I do feel like that,
Yeah.
and because my son even do that, he hold the door open for me. So I think that
yeah.
that should, you know what I mean. But you ain't gotta. If I'm driving, you ain't got to come over to my side and open. Come on, that's too much.
Yeah, yeah, that's a little bit too much now.
You
God
know,
damn.
Okay, the second part about
it's so crazy.
the women proposing to men.
I'm not doing that.
Hell no.
No, I'm not doing that. No, no, no.
I
That's a
I
no.
be
think
wanting to slap them. I do. I be wanting to get
what,
violent when they be doing. I be wanting to say, get
Violent.
up.
when women
I be
when
wanting to
women do
say,
that,
get up. Don't be doing that.
yeah, when women do that, that made me think
Mm.
they gotta have real low self-esteem about themselves,
That's
that they have to do that for a damn man. That's how I look at that. For
Man.
real. For real. You got real low
Yeah.
you got on your knees to propose to that Negro. No, that's supposed to be the other way around.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
I mean, I guess we old school and that's the way we was
Yeah,
taught.
we old
But
school. We old
it,
school,
it
man. We
Uh-uh.
came
definitely
up with
seemed
morals,
a little
man.
weird. So
Yeah.
yeah. But
Yeah.
but 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 I mean, them skinny jeans is weird too. So I mean, we all you know it's certain stuff that
I
um
gotta pick up
we
Elijah for school for work, y'all. I'm
Okay.
sorry. You
Okay,
just
all right, no
called.
problem.
what
Hey,
time you gotta leave?
look,
I'm really enjoying
look, that's the
myself,
thing
man.
about motherhood. Yeah, for sure. But this was a good episode, though. I
Yes,
appreciate
yes,
y'all. And
yes.
we got to do a part two because Jeff didn't get to come. Shout out to my
Okay.
boy Jeff.
Okay.
And he
And
had an
Janelle.
appointment and he
Yeah.
had to make it.
I would love to say something
So
before we all depart.
yeah,
Yes.
sure,
Go
yeah.
ahead,
I
Ron.
want to say I love each and every one of y'all. And man, I really enjoyed
Oh,
myself with
thanks,
y'all. We got to
bro.
do this again, man.
We definitely will.
Yes,
We
Definitely
definitely
yes.
do.
We're
Yeah,
will.
gonna do it. When Jeff
yeah.
come on, I want y'all to come again. So we're gonna
Okay,
do it
okay, no
again.
problem. If you need me, sister, I'm there.
Yeah.
Run it wrong. All right.
Okay. All right. I
My
love
man
y'all.
Robbie Rob. My man
Okay.
Robbie Rob.
Thank you, Neff.
See you now.
All right.
I
Female
thank
All
you. I
right.
love
See
nutrition.
y'all.
y'all.
I
I
love
love you
y'all.
too.